Hey everybody. So I've been wanting to do a comparison just for myself of the food pantry that's on Thursday evenings that I went to the one time to see if they had diapers, and the one that's on Friday mornings just around the corner from my house. So I have only been to, like I said, the one on Thursdays the one time, and it's between 6 and 8 p.m. It's at a church. It's not a government run one. It's huge. The line starts off the freeway. It goes all the way around, probably for about a quarter of a mile or half a mile till you actually get into the parking lot. They also have, so they have the food pantry in the parking lot, and then you can go inside and get diapers or clothes if you need them. And then this is the one that they ask if you want to pray or whatever, which is really nice, and they keep it very generic, so it's not like they're trying to push anything on you or anything like that. And everybody is so kind that volunteers. So I wanted to check it out again, but things just kept happening every Thursday. So last night I was finally able to go. Excuse me. We were finally able to go, and my husband went with me. The first time I went, I had to go through the line and then park and then go inside to see if they had diapers. So by that point, it had been going on for about an hour, and they were out of every size of diapers besides 4T, which is not a size we need. So this week my husband went with me, and he went inside and did diapers while I went in the line, and he just got back in the car. Then today I went to the one just around the corner that tends to give you a few things but a lot of the same item. So I wanted to compare and see how each one was, everything, the fill, the time, the items, which I know varies week to week. So I honestly think I like the Thursday one better because one is quicker. The other one takes a very long time. Even though it's on Friday mornings, it can go, sometimes there's nobody there, and then sometimes the whole church parking lot is filled. Excuse me, the baby's been awake every night this week for a few hours wanting to play, so I'm very tired. But I like that I can just drop my daughter off at school and go to the Friday one, and that it's just a mile or so away, where the other one is about a 15 to 20 minute drive depending on traffic, because it is during commuter times. So let me show you. We're going to start with Thursday, which was just last night. I'm filming today because by the time we got home, we got there at about 6:15, got through the line in about 30 minutes, but by the time we got home, ate dinner, got the kids to bed, all of that, it was 8:39, and I didn't want to record, and it was dark and all that. So I think it's a really awesome one, and I love how nice they are. They're so nice. So let me show you what we got. All right, so I mentioned that we got diapers. First of all, ignore the stuff on this side. We're starting with diapers. So they were out of size 3 by the time he went in, and I don't know if he said I was expecting or what, that I was also expecting just around the corner. But they gave him newborn ones, which are awesome because it's not like diapers go bad, especially in 6 weeks. This huge 24-ounce bag of Lay's chips, which will be very appreciated by this house. Everybody enjoys chips. Okay, let's go to the bakery aisle. A nice big bag of English muffins. I'll probably save some out for eating and then maybe make some more breakfast sandwiches. A loaf of Italian white bread. A pack of hamburger buns, and they're like the really nice brand ones. I've never tried these, but everybody I always see on YouTube says that they love this brand. A pumpkin pie, and I think I'm the one that cracked it. My husband doesn't like pumpkin, but all the rest of us do, so we will gladly have that as a treat. And then some cinnamon swirl bread. And I made some French toast with this morning, and I'll probably use the rest up, make some French toast, maybe even with the Italian, and put in the freezer for breakfast. Okay. In this bag, there are some little cute, these are so cute, little lettuce. There's 3 of them. One of them looks kind of bad, so I'm going to see what I can save off of it. And then the chickens might just enjoy the other parts that are not so great. This ginormous bag of spinach. I don't know how to save spinach. I guess I could blanch it and freeze it for like soups, because this is big and I don't want it to go bad. Or maybe I could dehydrate it and make like a powder. A 1 pound bag of shelled walnuts, which I love walnuts. My husband is allergic to walnuts out of all the nuts. So I will eat them, or I can bake with them and he just won't have that. A big bag of marshmallows. And I'm thinking of making, I have some Rice Krispie Treats cereal downstairs. So I'm thinking of maybe making some Rice Krispie Treats for this week's lunch treats. Right here we have, grab it, it's all the way at the back of the table. It's a 12 pack of, sorry my lighting just went crazy, it has Oreos, Wheat Thins, and the Belvita cookies. I've never had those cookies, but those are great to throw in lunches as well, or snacks. I feel like that's what I always say. Those are great for lunches. I mean, they're good for whenever. Okay, back down here, we'll just go up the row. She was like, do you like basil? And I was like, yes, please give me all the basil. So this is, it says it's 4 ounces, but it's a big box. I mean, look at my hand compared. So that's fresh basil, and I'm going to dehydrate some of it so it doesn't go bad. A pack of eggs, what I was thinking of using these for the French toast and for the breakfast sandwiches, even though my chickens are laying. Or I might just find somebody who could use them since I do have the chickens. A container of pomegranates, which everybody likes in the house. A big bag of shrimp. My older daughter loves shrimp, so she will be so excited. We're actually on the end of the bag that we had, so this is great. My 15-month-old eats what we eat, but this is good for just having as a quick something, or if somebody's watching her, which nobody ever has, but my mom, really. But even for my mom, this is easy for her just to warm up to feed her. And then a bunch of fruit roll-ups and fruit by the foot, which I used to love when I was little in my lunches. And then one lone Hershey bar, which I will probably put in one of the girls' Easter baskets. We also have some teething crackers. Just throw those over there. A box of shredded wheat, just the plain kind. 2 cans of apricots. 1 can of red enchilada sauce. 2 cans of French style green beans. And I've noticed that a lot of the pantries are giving away green beans. There must have been a good harvest on them this year. And then 2 cans of salmon. I don't eat seafood, so I need to figure out what I can do with this canned meat. I don't know what you can make with it. Salmon cakes, I guess? I don't know. Put my hair up because I was hot. Let me switch it out and I'll show you this compared to today's drive-through mobile pantry. All right, so this was today's around the corner drive-through. This was actually a really good one compared to some weeks, meat-wise. So it's not helping my decision. First thing, we got 3 bags of these granola chips. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to open it and taste it and see what it is. I guess it's probably like a graham cracker or something. Hey, maybe we can use those Hershey bars and the marshmallows to make some s'mores. I've never seen this before there. It's just it was a bag of random toiletries. So there's toothpastes and bar soaps, which are cool. Half of a box of Lunchables. 6, there's 8 of them in there, and they're just the turkey and cheddar Lunchables, which are awesome. 6 of these hummus and pretzel cracker snacks. My baby loves hummus, so do I, but she'll love those. Okay, and look at this. 9 pounds of ground beef. That's amazing. So crazy, but 9 pounds. A whole case of French style green beans. I don't know what to do with these. I need to figure out some recipes because I prefer fresh green beans, but I have green beans coming out of my ears at this point, so I need to figure out how to incorporate these in more dinners. 2 loaves of white bread and a loaf of sprouted wheat. And I think I'm going to turn these white breads into breadcrumbs. I have panko, that's the game on the Drew Carey show. Panko breadcrumbs, but I don't have just regular breadcrumbs, so I was thinking of making breadcrumbs with these. I'm going to have a busy day in the kitchen today. 4 containers of butternut squash soup with sweet potato and apple. And I thought that would be a great base for curry. And I think I could probably just freeze the ones that I'm not going to eat. And then last but not least, so my helper's behind me, are these party trays. They're like a Lunchable party tray. So ham, turkey, cheese, and crackers. And I'll just put the perishable stuff in the fridge and the crackers in the pantry. And there we go, some easy snacks. I'm going to take care of this little monkey behind me who needs some cuddles and has some boogers. I think she's getting sick again. Yay! I'm going to take care of her, and then I'll be back when it's nap time to show you how we're going to process some of this stuff for food preservation. See you in a bit. So I never came back yesterday because I have a very grumpy baby who needed all the cuddles yesterday. So while she was sleeping, I did a few tasks, and then I finished up this morning while she would let me, and then after she went to sleep. So this is what I did with all the stuff from the food pantry. Let me flip you around and I'll show you. You'll have to excuse my lighting. It's really bad in the kitchen and it's overcast today. But I did 2 loaves of bread and made these 3 jars of breadcrumbs. I did, this is kind of sad, I dehydrated half the basil and then I blended it. It turned into more of a powder, but look at how little that is. But half the basil so it doesn't go to waste. And then this morning I worked on making breakfast sandwiches for the freezer. So I used the English muffins that we got this week, and then the sausage is from a previous week from the food pantry, and I used our chicken eggs. This I made yesterday, and it was, you can see we've had some for dessert last night. I made a Rice Krispie treat with the marshmallows that we got at the food pantry. I put half of the spinach in the fridge to use this week, and then the other half I put in food saver bags, and I'm going to throw those in the freezer. One thing I had going was it looks gross, but I used the sous vide, and I sous vide this chicken so it's ready for the week, and then you just partially cook it, which is why it looks not cooked. It's water bath cooking if you've never used a sous vide. And then these just came out of the oven. I made a bunch of French toast out of the cinnamon bread and the Italian bread, and I'm just going to throw these in the freezer for breakfast. So that was it. I've been busy in the kitchen for 2 days. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it took me a while. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. Have a great week.